Sam Grewe in the high jump men's T63, and this is huge. He needed a clearance to go into the lead. He gets the clearance at 1 meter 88.
So take me to that moment. You have one more jump left before you can win a gold medal. What is going through your head? What are you telling yourself?
Yeah, so it's hard to really say for sure. I feel like I kind of blacked out, but it was, end of an extremely long competition in Tokyo, a couple hours, and it was just pouring rain. It was like monsoon type rain, overwhelmingly empty stadium because of the COVID precautions, but there's still, a ton of sound and distractions going on. My spikes were fully soaked. My prosthetic was barely fitting because of how drenched I was. But I remember, and you can see it in the video of my last jump, getting to the starting line and actually just like talking, out loud to myself. I don't even remember what I was saying, but it was like, I was hyping myself up. I was smiling. I was like making myself so confident that I was going to hit that jump. And that's kind of something that I try to do in a lot of different aspects of my life. It's just, if I don't believe that I'm going to do it, then I'm probably not going to do it. I feel like I have made mistakes on both sides where I've taken my sport entirely too seriously. And I've also, not taken it seriously enough. And so, striking that balance, knowing, I didn't get that one height at this uneventful competition. That doesn't matter. Like, I'm not going to beat myself over that. I still learned a ton from that, versus, sometimes having these times in college where I don't want to go to practice, or I'm not going to take it that seriously. This competition doesn't matter. I'm going to go, party or do whatever else. And it's, that hinders progress moving forward. And so I think the balance is different for everybody, but knowing like at the end of the day, it is just a sport and you are more than just an athlete, but still taking that identity pretty seriously.
Yeah, I think it's important, like developing a growth mindset, especially in my life, has been one of those important things. And it feels like as an athlete, if you don't have that, you're kind of stuck in the mud. Yeah.
The biggest thing for me is always just like zooming out, refocusing on the big picture, like understanding that, a couple, bumps down doesn't necessarily mean the trajectory is not going up. And that's hard to do. That's something I still struggle with that tremendously because like we take stuff seriously. I remember when I was in high school, I had a meeting with it was a sports psychologist, and what she had me do, and I think it really kind of changed my life, was, if you have this really big goal that it's going to take, years and countless days, hours, years, whatever, to get into that place, she had me break it down into bite-sized goals. So basically, where do I want to be in 1 year from now? Where do I want to be in 1 month from now? In 1 week, tomorrow, and breaking each one of those, steps into how can I achieve that? So, every day, is it putting, 30 minutes into the weight room in the morning and, 2 hours of studying every single night can help you just get, that much better for the next day. Really just breaking it down into digestible portions and checking off those boxes. Like for me, I'm one who gets a lot of satisfaction out of just checking things off the list. And so if I can do that every single day, I'm going to be a hell of a lot better in a year than I am right now. I've had a really bad, hand dealt to me. I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 12 years old. I went into high school with a 6th grade education because I missed, 7th and 8th grade for treatment. And I think I was put in a situation where no one really would have blamed me if I gave up. And so, kind of looking back and being out of all of that, not to say I don't still have, challenges, but being past that incredibly difficult time, thing that really got me out of that was taking it day by day, was letting myself be human, letting myself feel the frustration and feel the exhaustion that it takes to have to, fight every day, while still recognizing, the big picture, recognizing that I'm going to be better than I am today. And even if all I do is, 5 reps here and I go to sleep, I'm going to be 5 reps better than I was yesterday. And I think, looking back, it was day by day, understanding that there'll be setbacks, there'll be challenges, and just continuing, to fight regardless. As it's a cliche answer, but like that is really what got me through it. And I really would encourage others to sort of have the same perspective.